A total of 263 certificates of building use rights and 17 certificates of ownership rights were issued in the Tangerang district area where the sea fence was erected. If detailed, the 263 HGBs consist of 234 plots belonging to PT Intanagung Makmur, 20 plots belonging to PT Cahaya Inti Sentosa and plots in the names of individuals. We note another great photo is the certificate. So first, the land didn't exist, and if we look at the photo that was obtained on the website bhumiatrbpn.go.id, here the sea fence has already become land. How do we explain? Talking about trade. Let's focus on talking about business, understanding sea fences and fake certificates because they are issued before there is land, but there is already a certificate. This is very easy to explain the logic. This is personal experience. We have land in Samar in the Pasuruan area on the edge of Calaporig. We have a milkfish pond right on the edge. Beach when Lapindo had problems which resulted in more than 1,000 hectares of people's ponds being polluted by Lapindo mud, which until now Bakri was a big sinner in this matter, but he still dived and still got rich from the suffering of people who made the mud turn out to be land. In front of our pond, with an area of maybe around 10 hectares of land, the village people said that the beach is far away, so we asked, can this be technically certified? First we can get input, it can be done, and the cost, if I'm not mistaken, is around R50,000 per year. If I'm not mistaken, once again I forget to remember. The point is we didn't do it or didn't certify it because the price of land there wasn't up to that much. The price per meter is better to buy the land and work on it directly. Here I can enter that the land arises can be certified. Then the second information is our limestone land. We have a limestone mountain in the Jonggol area, West Java. The land which has now been leveled was sent to Pik Pantai Indah Kapung a long time ago, and from there we can find that filling costs are at most 400,000 per meter. Even deep land is not up to 1 million per meter. The cost of filling is the value of the finished land. It's better to fill in the sea for a meter of ROO and then sell it for 10 million a meter rather than buying people's land where the land still has to be compacted and so on. In the case of land on the fence Tangerang Sea, it seems like the trading logic is like this: it's better to mature in the sea and then certify it, get cheap land, sell it for tens of millions per meter. That's a trading strategy. But we have to look at the legal issues that are violated. If there are any, they will be punished. Once again we are trying to detail the Tangerang Sea fence. Now the fence is made of the bamboo stretches for around 30.16 km in the Tangerang Banten Sea area in Area 16. Villages 6 sub-districts with details of 3 villages: Kronjo sub-district, 3 villages Kemiri sub-district, Atmak sub-district, 1 village Sukadiri sub-district, 3 villages Pakaji sub-district, and 2 village Telunaga sub-district. Professor Company in AHU is PT Cahaya Inti Sentosa. Based on information available on the Indonesian Stock Exchange, the name of Cahaya Inti this Sentosa is attached to the letter from the General Meeting of Shareholders of the GMS at PT Pantai Indah Kapuk 2 Tbk Arpani dated the 9th of August 2023 of the company. Secondly, PT Intanagung Makmur, most of which have the HGB certificate, which is currently on the sea fence in Tangerang. Turns out that both of them are confirmed to be affiliated with Point Pantai Indah Kapuk 2 Tbk at Pani. This certificate gives the owner the right to use and exploit the land for a certain period of time. Usually 20 to 30-year land certificates are issued by the National Defense Agency as proof of a person's ownership of a piece of land or a plot of land and its buildings. So with this information, what are your friends' comments? Business as usual or unusual business from land oligarchs who Kong Kalakong with peace officers.